Merry Meet! This video is part of the Serpent Psalm series, where we explore the profound spiritual and mystical insights of Psalm 119. Each video focuses on one stanza of this remarkable acrostic psalm, guiding you through its connection to the Kabbalistic tree. Together we'll uncover the deeper meanings behind each Hebrew letter and its path, following the ascent of the serpent from Tav all the way to Aleph. I hope you enjoy this transformative journey toward greater spiritual understanding. To register for my free course in Hermetic Kabbalah, follow the link in the video description. Blessed be. Path 30. Resh, connecting Yesod, the moon, ruled by Gabriel, with Hod, Mercury, ruled by Raphael. Consider mine affliction and deliver me, for I do not forget thy law. Plead my cause and deliver me, quicken me according to thy word. Salvation is far from the wicked, for they seek not thy statutes. Great are thy tender mercies, O Lord, quicken me according to thy judgments. Many are my persecutors and mine enemies, yet do I not decline from thy testimonies. I beheld the transgressors and was grieved, because they kept not thy word. Consider how I love thy precepts. Quicken me, O Lord, according to thy loving kindness. Thy word is true from the beginning, and every one of thy righteous judgments endureth forever. So consider mine affliction and deliver me, for I do not forget thy law. Obviously, if we had all of this worked out, we'd have nothing but perfect manifestations. But we don't have perfect manifestations, so we're asking for help in the affliction. The affliction is not so important how it manifests, because that will take care of itself. What we have to do is take care of it at the realm of cause, what we're feeding to the astral world. It says, deliver me, for I do not forget thy law. When you say, I do not forget thy law, I'm going to remember that. What's important is the realm of cause, not the realm of effect. The realm of effect takes care of itself. If I try to change things in the realm of effect, all I'm doing is wasting time. Plead my cause and deliver me. Quicken me according to thy word. That means raise my vibrations. The more my vibrations are raised on this plane of cause, the more my manifestations are raised. Salvation is far from the wicked, for they seek not thy statutes. So the wicked is the ego mind. The ego mind doesn't think of the statutes of the infinite because it's not programmed to do that. Again, the ego mind is nothing to fear. It's not an entity. It's a habit. It's a habit of thinking that we're separate from the infinite. When we believe that we're separate from the infinite, we try to prove to ourselves and to the world how separate we are. We don't want to do that anymore. That's what the wicked is. Salvation is far from the ego mind, for it seeks not thy statutes. It doesn't know how to. Don't look to the ego to help you, because the ego doesn't understand any of this. It's insane. And you don't want to be trading in insanity anymore. You want righteousness or right-mindedness or sanity. Great are thy tender mercies, O Lord. Quicken me according to thy judgments. So the tender mercies are the solving of the problems that you have. No matter what the problem is, great are thy tender mercies. Quicken me according to thy judgments, meaning if I allow the infinite to judge my mind, judge my thoughts, judge everything in the realm of cause, everything's going to work out for me. Because the infinite will say, oh, you don't want to think like that. You want to think like this. Don't do it like that. Do it like this. That's what judgment is. Many are my persecutors and mine enemies, yet do I not decline from thy testimonies. The reason why you are saying that your persecutors and enemies are great is because in the realm of the ego, it seems like the ego's thought forms are legion. It just seems like there's never-ending reasons why nothing could ever possibly work out for you. That's why you don't listen to the ego, because it's just a bunch of tapes going over and over and over again. And it does seem like there's a lot of them, but if you really did listen to it, which I don't recommend that you do, but if you did, it's really just a rehashing of the same few things over and over again, spoken of in different ways. It's really boring after a while. So we're going to turn away from those ego tapes. We're not doing that anymore. Yet do I not decline from thy testimonies. That means you turn away from the tapes of the ego and listen instead to that inner guidance. I beheld the transgressors and was grieved, because they kept not thy word. When you behold what the ego mind does inside your mind, what its whole purpose and function is, it is very grievous. And of course you're grieved, but then you hold grievances. So that's why you don't want to bother with it. You don't even want to worry about it. You don't want to behold those things. Instead, you keep the word. You listen to that inner guidance. Consider how I love thy precepts. Quicken me, O Lord, according to thy loving kindness. The reason why it's important to remind yourself that you love listening to your inner guide is because you recognize that when you listen to your inner guide, your vibration is automatically raised. And then all of your manifestations are raised as well. Thy word is true from the beginning, and every one of thy righteous judgments endureth forever. This is the happily ever after that you are allowed to have. And this happens in the moment. So right now, this is happening for you. Right now, all of your manifestations are getting an overhaul because you are learning to work within this realm of cause and allow yourself to be guided and led each and every step of the way. And you can't help but have wonderful manifestations as a result of this, no matter what else is going on around you outside. It doesn't matter what anybody's doing, what anybody's saying, doesn't matter what the news is, nothing matters. The only thing that matters is the realm of cause is now being cleansed by the infinite, and therefore all of your manifestations will be as well. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to register for my free course on the Hermetic Kabbalah. See the link in the video description. Blessed be.